welcome to Lucidity's Toyscape. So today we are going to be looking at the Smooshy Mushy Yolo Froyo magic color changing squishies. I don't know what else to call them. They're called Smooshy Mushies. So the interesting thing about today's video is that these are the UK exclusive versions, which means that they come with special things that are exclusive to the UK versions of the Yolo Froyo cups. That means if you live in the US, or most places in the world, you will be getting a different version from this one. For some reason, they sent the UK version to Malaysia, which is where I'm staying, so I managed to get these two. So, as you can probably see, this one is already opened because I had actually opened her for a practice video, because this is my first video that I'm posting. So this was my practice video, which is why she's already open. But that's okay, we can show her now. So this is who I got in this bottle, the red bottle. Her name is Padma Panda. She's a panda with little cherries on her head and whipped cream. So this is what she looks like. She has this on her bottom, I guess, underneath her. As you can see, her face is a little silly. But that's okay, because even if your face is a little silly, you still deserve love. Oh. Now she's actually a little more slow rising than she would be usually, because I just had her in the freezer for almost an hour, I think. You're only supposed to leave them in the freezer for 5 minutes, so I don't suggest putting them in the freezer. But when you do put them in for a long time, they get a little extra slow rising. But don't follow me, because she may end up a little damaged after a while. Now, since I had to record this video twice, her color changingness stuff has already faded away. But that's okay, because I have this. It's cold water frozen in a little bag. There, see? So Padma changes from a light pink to a dark pink, but just her frosting up here, just the syrup. So since my hands are much warmer than the ice, the minute I touch her, the color changing goes back to, well, it color changes, as you can see. Of course, if you put this in the freezer, all of her will change color. Well, not all of her, just this pink part will change color, all of it, not just the little parts that I'm touching. So it'll be much more cool. But unfortunately, I can't do that, because the minute I get her upstairs, she'll already have changed color, because it's so warm these days. So she would change color very fast, which is why I made that little ice bag thing. So Padma here came with this bestie. This is Penelope Plantain. Now, if you happen to buy the US version of Padma Panda in this bottle, then you would have gotten a cherry bestie. I'm not sure what her name was. I think maybe her name was Chica Cherry. But in the UK version, you will get Penelope Plantain. So let me show you the checklist, and I'll explain a little more about that. Here's the checklist. Now, if you look at the back, then you get this little word search game, and that's a little fun. You can do this while you wait for your smushy to color change in the freezer. 5 minutes. So here it is. Smooshy Mushy Yolo Froyo. Scented like hot chocolate. Always stuck in sticky situations, the mischievous pets need their besties to pull them out. So sweet and fun, so come and squish with us. So here is the UK version checklist. So we got Padma Panda and Penelope Plantain. Here they are. And there she is too. And if you were to get Kitty Smitty, she would come with a mango. Now, actually, the mango is the same mango from one of the Series 1 pets. So that's kind of a bummer. If you're in the UK, you will get a mango. If you're in the US, you will get, I think you'll get a strawberry. This is Yolanda Unicorn and Candy Cotton. She comes with cotton candy. If you live in the US or if you live in the UK or wherever you live, you will definitely get the cotton candy no matter what. But if you get Harmony Hammy, in the UK you will get Corny Creamsicle. In the US, I believe you will get an orange slice or something similar to that. So that means in the UK we have two special exclusives, which would be Corny Creamsicle and Penelope Plantain. So you can't get them any other way unless you buy the UK versions of these bottles. So that's kind of special, you know? Which is why I am opening this today. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I'm sure you have already guessed who this is, because I know who it is. So another thing about these bottles is that that's all it comes with. There's no sticker, there's no little mini bottle. That's all it comes with. And I'm not sure if the US version is any different. I believe that the US version at least has one of the little bottles that they always come with. The ones that you can store your little ball chains in. That's all this came with. It even only came with one ball chain. There's not even a ball chain for her. I'm not sure if that's just this bottle or if it's all the UK bottles, but I guess we're going to find out. So let's move on and open this next one. Okay. So let's open this. I'm so excited to open this because I've had this for weeks planning to make this video and I haven't gotten to it yet, so I'm so excited to open this. Unfortunately, I am terrible at opening these bottles. I can never open any of the Smooshy Mushy bottles with my hands. I always have to use scissors. So if you're using scissors, be careful. Don't follow me. There's a lot of things you shouldn't follow me doing. But you can subscribe. That'll only take a second. So go subscribe. Thanks. Okay. So here is this. I always have so much trouble. So sorry for taking quite a while. You can skip a few seconds if you want to until I'm done opening this. Okay, I got a little tear. I know there's a tear strip, but it never works for me, no matter how hard I try. And I always end up going the long way around for some reason. I don't know why. I'm so bad at it. That's okay. We can't all be good at everything. If you have trouble opening these as well, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully I'm not the only one. Alright. Okay. See, this is what happens when I open a Smooshy Mushy. I don't think this happens to anyone else. I'm sure theirs just comes off like magic. But mine is always like that. So here we have the orange creamsicle bottle. This one is the very cherry one. So this is such a cute bottle, don't you think? I really like these bottles. So let's open it and see who we have. I'm so excited. Okay. So first we have the surprise bestie. Let's open her after we take out this little guy. Okay, so the only other thing that is in here is the checklist. There's no name tag, there's no little bottle, there's no extra ball chain, unless there's one in here. So I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure if that is only for the UK or if it's for the US as well. But you know, that's okay. So here she is. This is Harmony Hammy. We can look at the checklist again. Yep, there she is. Harmony Hammy. So sweet. And she's pretty slow rising too. When it comes to Smooshy Mushies, it's kind of hit or miss if they're slow rising or not. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they just really aren't. Now, I really like Harmony Hammy because she's very different from the Series 1 version of the hamster. Padma, she's not very different from the Series 1 version. I think the only difference is this. She has cherries instead of blueberries. And also she color changes. So let's see how she color changes. Oh. Do you see that? She changes to orange. Let's try the back. That is a really big change compared to Padma, who only changes to a darker version of her pink. Harmony Hammy changes from pink to orange. It's a really big difference. That's really nice. Of course, if you put this in the freezer, it'll be much more fun. But unfortunately, I can't do that for you today. Well, that's cool. She has this cute little star. Kind of looks like a starfish. There we go. So let's open the Bestie. I'll just be using scissors. Oops. I keep missing. I'm not used to being behind the camera. Not that I'm usually in front of the camera, it's just I usually open toys in front of my face. Okay. So it comes with one ball chain, just this one. It's orange. That's nice. And here she is, the other exclusive to the UK Bestie, Courtney Creamsicle. She is so cute. She has a little purple spot there. I don't think that belongs there. I think that's supposed to be her blush, but it's also on her lips. But that's okay because I'm very bad at applying makeup as well, Courtney. No worries. So let's put the ball chain on her. Oops. Now the Smooshy Mushies, often the hole isn't poked all the way through, but that's okay because you can just push it right through and it'll make a hole for you. See? Right through. Alright. Okay. There she is. They look so cute together. Courtney Creamsicle and Harmony Hammy. So, today we looked at the UK exclusives, and here they both are. We have Penelope Plantain and Courtney Creamsicle. You can only get these in the UK exclusive bottles. But if you're like me, and they send the UK exclusives to your country for some reason, then you'll get them as well. Unless you live in the US, they probably won't send it there. But you can always buy them online. I plan to buy the next two of the Yolo Froyos online because I don't want the duplicate mango and I want the little bottles that come with it because I'm pretty sure the US versions come from a bottle. So if you would like me to do a comparison video once I get those of the UK and the US versions, please let me know in the comments below. So one of the special things about my channel is that we have a rating system where we rate the toy that I'm opening by a special system. Scape stars are my rating system where I rate 5 important categories out of 5 stars to see how good this toy really is. The categories are S for specialty, C for collectability, A for action, P for price, and E for entertainment. I believe that for S, for specialty, we have to look at how special are these toys. Like, is there anything similar to them? Have they been done before? Are they really... do they look like they're copied from something, basically? So I think I will give them a 4.5 because, well, the special things about these is that they color change. And according to them, according to Smooshy Mushy, these are the first squishies ever to color change. And that's a big deal. Can you imagine being the first in the world to do something? So that makes them really special. But the reason I'm giving it 4.5 instead of just 5 is because these are the same molds as previous Smooshy Mushies from Series 1. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't have made the same mold. I like it. I like having two of the same, almost the same ones with different colors. It kind of makes them like sisters, like cousins. I like that, but maybe not everyone does. So that's why I'm giving them 4.5. For C, collectability, I will be giving them a 5 stars because I think Smooshy Mushies are very collectible. Like, you know, you get all the cute besties, you get the cute pets, and you can collect so many. It's fun. And there's not like so many to collect. Like from the Yolo Froyo series, there's only 4. And I personally don't like it when there's too many to collect because I can't afford it. And I'm sure a lot of people can't afford it. And so it's kind of a bummer if you want to collect them all. For the next category, which is A for action, that category is based on basically everything. The design, like, is the paint nice? Do they do what they're supposed to do? So, these are supposed to color change and squish. And they do color change very well. They color change quite well. And they do squish. Squish. I'm not sure if it says anywhere that they're supposed to be slow rising, but since I don't think it does, then I'm not going to rate it based on slow risingness. They do slow rise quite nice anyway. So, I think I'll give them 4 stars for that. The paint job is a little silly, which is why I'm giving it 4 stars instead of 5. Because I think lots of people find that very important when they're collecting. So the next one will be P, which is price. And I'm not sure how much these go for in the US actually. I think they go for $10. And I've seen people complain about that. So I'm not really sure what to give them for price. But I know that if you buy branded squishies, like from Silly Squishies or Kitty Creative or the Yumi Bears or the Yummy Bears or whatever you call them, they can get quite expensive as well. So since this is branded, it's branded squishy and it's not toxic, it's not dangerous. Since they are like color changing, they come with 2 things. So I think it's a decent price. So I'll give them 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars is pretty good. I think that's fair to most people. And for the next category, which is E, entertainment, I know people are going to be mad at me for this, but I'm going to give them 3.5 stars. Because, yeah, they're fun. They squish. They color change, but it's just not that exciting, I guess. The entertainment category, the only ones that can score really big are toys that really like do something, or crafts. These, you pop them in the freezer for 5 minutes and then you take them out and touch them. They color change. It's not super exciting. I personally love Smooshy Mushies, no matter what. I give them 5 stars personally if I could, but to be fair, they aren't that fun. I just put them on display, I squish them every now and then, I play games with my friends, like guess who her bestie is. And I find it fun, but they don't really do much. If you have a good imagination, then you can definitely have fun with these. But I'm just gonna give them 3.5 stars. And so that means all those stars put together makes 21 over 25 stars. And if we round that off, maybe not. Maybe that's not the right word. Well, if we do all the math, that makes 4.2 stars out of 5 for the Smooshy Mushy Yolo Froyo UK exclusive versions. So tell me if you agree with me. Tell me what you would rate them for every category. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. So do all the normal things, like, comment, subscribe. Okay. Bye-bye.